So I've been trying to record this video all week, but the weather's just been all over the place. We've had snow, we've had rain, and it's just been miserable. So with it being winter, I thought I'd make a video on how to reduce condensation, because it's an issue that I had when I first moved into my van. Now this video isn't going to be really the science behind it, because basically I don't know it. I just wanted to share 5 tips on how I fight condensation, and trust me, the battle is real. I started my van life in winter, and the first thing I realised was it was cold. It was freezing. So to help fight the cold, I thought the best idea to do was to layer up my clothing. So I'd have my thermals on as a base layer, I'd have a t-shirt, a hoodie, jogging bottoms, hat, gloves, everything to try and keep me warm. So all this did was create so much heat, and when that heat meets the cold, well, you basically get condensation. You've got to lose the layers. It sounds crazy at first, but once you just sort of wear your base layers, it's fine. Honestly, your body gets used to it after a while. It's a shock to the system at first, but you'll get used to it. So you got heat from your body, but also through our breath, we give off moisture. We can give up to 1 litre of water a day just through breathing. So all that heat and all that breath needs somewhere to go. Now, if I wasn't a massive wimp, I would have installed a vent onto my van, but I was too scared to cut into the metal, just in case I didn't seal it up right, and then I'll just have endless leaks. If you're confident yourself that you can do it, or if you know someone that can, I definitely would get one in, because it'd be a lifesaver. But what I'm doing at the moment is I keep my windows open just a little bit during the night, so all that heat and all that moisture has somewhere to escape. So just because you live in a van doesn't mean that you have to smell like you live in a van. So to avoid damp on my clothes, I bought some of these bags from Amazon. Now they were pretty cheap, it came in like a 5-pack. It's a waterproof bag. I'm actually pretty impressed with these. They've done a really good job so far. I also bought more of an expensive one to keep my electronics in, but you know, I think the cheaper ones would have done the same job. So most people probably know about these, a dehumidifier, probably pronouncing that wrong. They're worth the money, they're cheap and they're easy to replace. I used to use this one where you put a tablet in and it collects all the water, but when I was driving it fell over and all this blue shit just went everywhere. So I don't use this one anymore, but if I can find a way to secure it down, I will use it. So this last tip might not be for everybody, but my mattress is memory foam, so it's literally a giant sponge. So I'm always quite worried that it's going to suck up all the moisture. So what I like to do is during the day, I prop it up with my tripod just to create that space between the bed and the mattress, just to let fresh air flow through and let anything dry that might be a bit wet. Because if your mattress rots, that's pretty much game over. Winter can be the hardest part of van life, but if you're like me and you like a cold one at the end of the day, the best thing for winter is to hide your beers like a squirrel. Then at the end of the day, you can go find them and enjoy yourself a cold one. Cheers.